V-Staff, our annual visit with our team that brings you JTV. And today we have producer Lukas Olson. Hi, Lucas.
Hey, Bart.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, and how long have you been with JTV?
Just over a year now.
Oh my gosh, did it go by fast?
It does. It goes by fast when you're having fun.
Yeah, and so did you make a good decision when you came here?
I would say so. Yeah. It's closer to home. Everybody that I work with treats you like family, so it's a nice environment to be in.
Nice. So tell us a little bit about what all you do here.
So I guess my workload mainly consists of a lot of commercial work. So I go out, do a lot of shooting, a lot of conceptualizing with business owners, trying to see what they want to market, what kind of products and stuff they're trying to push, and then go out, shoot, edit, and then end up finishing it up for them.
And what I've observed, you've learned a lot about Jackson, even though you grew up just outside the area in the Stockbridge area.
Oh yeah, so I grew up in Stockbridge, went there my whole life, so I haven't been too far away, but since I've been working here, I've definitely got a lot more familiar with all of the smaller businesses and a lot of the people in the community too, so it's been great.
Yeah, so people from outside Jackson County, they'll come here to go to the shopping and things like that. And I know that was probably your main exposure to Jackson.
Yeah, we always came here doing our grocery shopping and stuff, but now, I mean, we hardly miss an event with basketball tournaments and the summer events and whatnot. Everything's always packed and fun to be at, so.
Yeah, you're actually part of your job, you're at events like this past weekend.
Yep, yeah, the Martin Luther King Day event they put on a great show. The speakers there were amazing, and it was great to hear.
Yeah. So there's been some debate whether the girlfriend you brought to the Christmas party this year is the same girlfriend you brought to the Christmas party last year.
She is.
Yes, Brandon, she's the same girl. So I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she is. So she's been around almost 4 years now.
Wow.
Yep, so we actually went to high school together, but I didn't meet her until after we both graduated.
Really? She was a stranger to you in high school?
Yep, she was in my younger sister's grade.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yep, they graduated together, and then she actually cut my hair before my first television job.
And so, that's her profession?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, she does a good job, enjoys it. So.
Her hair was different at the two Christmas parties, and I think that was...
Probably shorter.
Yes.
And then this is my sister's wedding here. We were both in that. They're on the left-hand side. So this was at the English Inn over in Eaton Rapids. So that was a lot of fun.
Day. I remember it was a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, it was. The weather turned out perfect. A lot of rain that week, but the day itself turned out pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. And was this a rented, or did you have to?
All rentals.
All rentals. So well, look sharp. Nice looking group.
It was a fun day.
Now, I think you've gone to 2 weddings this year.
Yep, so we were actually in one of my girlfriend's best friends. We also were part of that. And then we also went to another wedding that you see here in Vegas. So we had 3 this year, 1 traveling and 2 at home.
Now, what happens, the more weddings you go to as a boyfriend-girlfriend, the more the subject becomes a little more personal.
Yeah, it definitely does. I get questions a lot, and it's coming eventually.
Any news?
None yet.
Not yet. Okay.
None yet.
So you actually had the wedding was a destination wedding in Vegas?
Yep. So this was somebody that she works with. They had an Elvira reenactor actually get them married. So it was a whole shebang. It was pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Though. Yeah.
I heard that's a big thing. It's the next Elvis. It's Elvira.
Yep.
And it was not Elvira herself.
Not herself, but you wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. She drove in the car and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And did all the guests have to dress in the theme?
We didn't have to, but you were allowed to if you wanted to. So, and then the whole venue was set up as kind of a graveyard theme. Nice. So it was definitely something to behold.
Something to remember. Oh, did you bring a clip?
Yes, actually.
Yes. So we'll keep talking about. We're going to take a look first at some of the work of Lukas Olson. Awesome work. So all those animations and transitions, that's you.
Yep. So most of the title screens, logo work, stuff like that ends up in my lap at one point or another. But it's always fun, especially doing the restaurant commercials and stuff. We get to see all sorts of different food, from home cooked meals like green bean casserole to hummus and stuff at the Enchanted Forest. So we always see different things.
Right, and that craft agency commercial, I think one of the most recent productions you did, they just this year, their 100th anniversary.
Yeah.
So Dave Kraft came to and he said, we need a way to communicate our 100th anniversary, and you came up with that great idea.
Yeah, I was thinking, I mean, if you're around the area for 100 years, the city changes tremendously throughout that time, so why not kind of show it go through those stages? And I thought it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. It really does, it lets people know the agency's been around 100 years. Here, just a year? You've just been here a year?
Just one.
So we heard a little bit about your girlfriend of 4 years, we enjoy having her at the Christmas party every year. You should bring her around more often. But besides going to weddings with your girlfriend, what else do you do outside of JTV?
We do a lot with the dog. Lately, my youngest brother is actually home on leave from the Navy, so a lot of our time's spent doing stuff with him because we don't get to see him all that often. So it's been at Pistons games or snowboarding and whatnot. Pretty much making the most of the time while he's home. But when he's not around, it's a lot of time out fishing, biking, taking the dog for walks, stuff like that.
You're a real outdoorsy guy.
Yep.
Yeah. And so your brother, did he come home? Was it a surprise this time?
Last time it was, this time was planned, because the last time he came home right over Christmas for like a week, and then this time he got to come back for 2 weeks now.
Nice. So it's catch up on all the things that he's missed because he's not in Michigan when he's, where's he stationed?
He's out in Washington, and then he's in a submarine, so they go out on 6-month
Oh my
leave
gosh.
terms. Yeah,
So he's in a submarine for 6 months at a time?
give or take. It varies depending on what trip they're on, and we can't know all of the details, obviously, but
Top secret. Is
Yeah.
it a nuclear submarine?
it is.
Oh, that'd scare me. I don't think could you do it?
I wouldn't want to, but I know
Claustroph-
it drives my mom nuts, so.
Yeah, it would drive me nuts. I'd be very claustrophobic,
Yeah.
just not being able to get out of the can. Wow, awesome. Well, we love having you here on the team at JTV. You're doing an awesome job. And thanks for being on Meet the JTV staff.
And thank you, I love being here.
JTV producer, Lukas Olson.